You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, if you guys have been watching our videos here on this channel for the past, I would say the last 3 years, you will actually see videos where we actually talk about young, healthy athletes just all of a sudden collapsing. Now, definitely here in 2024, that has not been happening that much. But however, it's still been happening. I remember, guys, back in early 2022, man, it was really crazy. The amount of videos we were actually making about young, healthy athletes actually collapsing and dying, roughly between the ages of 13 and 24. Everybody knows about the Damar Hamlin situation, and Damar Hamlin actually collapsing with cardiac arrest. Of course, Bronny James, LeBron James' son, collapsed with cardiac arrest. It's not normal. It's not. But we do have a tragic incident we need to talk about, because a high school 17-year-old hockey player collapsed on the ice and died. Don't know why. We don't know why he actually passed away. Could he have actually had a pre-existing heart condition? Could be. But I'm not really sure. But this local news station here, News 12, was actually there when he collapsed. So we're actually going to be reacting to this clip here. His name is Connor Kaysen. He was a senior in high school. And this actually did happen day before yesterday on a Sunday. And first responders were actually there at the scene when it happened. But he was pronounced dead at the hospital. Yeah, so CPR was actually performed. I'm assuming that it was probably on cardiac arrest. And you can see this picture of him right here by the New York Post right there. Man, 17, just way too young, folks. Way too young. So let's go ahead and get into this this clip here from News 12 talking about this incident. Here we go.
Community in mourning. A Massapequa varsity hockey player has died after a medical event during a charity game. News 12's Carmen Grant reports.
I'm hurt. I'm honestly still stunned.
Students and parents are mourning the sudden loss of 17-year-old Connor Kaysen. Kaysen was a senior at Massapequa High School. The district offered grief counseling today to students. In a letter to the community, the district says he suffered a sudden medical event during a varsity ice hockey game last night. Police tell us people watching the game began CPR until medics arrived. They say Kaysen died at the hospital.
Just pray for him and pray for the people around him. It's very sad and heartbreaking.
Our cameras were there at that game at the Bethpage rink. It was for charity in memory of a Syosset High School graduate who died in a car accident. In a statement to News 12, Kaysen's coaches tells us, quote, Connor was and always will remain one of the most hardworking, dedicated, and spirited players we've had the privilege of coaching and knowing on and off the ice. There are no words to express how devastating this loss is to our Massapequa hockey family. In a letter sent to parents, staff, and students, the school district says Kaysen was known for his kindness, positivity, enthusiasm, and big smile.
As a classmate, we all need to come together and during this time of loss and just pray for him and pray for the people around him.
It's always tough to lose someone. I mean, I had the pleasure of knowing Connor. I saw him at the gym and stuff, so it was obviously very difficult.
The Massapequa School District tells us grief counseling will continue throughout this week. In Massapequa, Carmen Grant, News 12 Long Island.
And the support for the Kaysen family is growing tonight. The New York Islanders posting this message to social media, extending the team's condolences. The team says their thoughts are with Connor's friends and family.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. I mean, very sad news right there. A senior in high school. I mean, out of nowhere, he collapses and he passes away. I mean, rest in peace, man. Thoughts and prayers to his family for sure, and his friends in high school. I remember we actually had a guy when I was in high school. He passed away. I'd actually been going to school with him. Yeah, since I believe he passed away when I was in a 10th grade. The whole school, man, was just stunned. And then we find out why he actually died, man. It was even more tragic. So I'm pretty sure, his schoolmates, teammates, all are grieving right now. And just keep them in your prayers. I mean, this was a charity match for someone else that had passed away in a car accident. I mean, man, this is just so tragic, man. Yeah, it does say right here, Kaysen was rushed to the hospital as well before it was announced that he passed away. His cause of death is unknown. Authorities said no criminality is suspected. Ironically, Kaysen, who competed for the Sharks Elite Youth Hockey Team, was taking part in a charity game in memory of Sabrina Navarrete, who died in a car crash last year. Navarrete was a Syosset High School graduate. The charity contest was hosted by a foundation looking to raise funds to offer support to grieving parents who lost a child, man. And now this young man, his parents have now lost a child. Man, just so sad, man. Oh, and they mentioned this here too, man. In September, a Florida high school football player collapsed on the field during a game and died. Breitbart News reported, noting that it was one of a string of several teen athletes' deaths across the country. I believe that's when I did several videos back to back within like 4 days. Because I remember actually covering that. Man, this is sad, man. Something's wrong, man. We need answers on why these young, healthy athletes are collapsing. But rest in peace to Connor Kaysen. Prayers to his family, man. 17 years old, way too young. He's probably actually thinking about going to college. Maybe he's actually planning on playing hockey at the collegiate level. Maybe one day he wanted to get in the NHL. I don't know. I don't know, man. But this is sad news right here. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.